I accidentally left my dog outside of my room because I wasn't sure she wanted to be in here, but she does. So she's gonna be a part of this video. You wanna come say hi? Come say hi, Mama. Say hi, everyone. My name is Snow. Her full name is Snow White, for anyone wondering. She's so precious. She's the love of my life. She's so cute. She always gets super sleepy when I'm on camera. Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. So from the looks of it and by the title, I'm sure you guys already know what this video is going to be about. I kind of wanted to create or incorporate a little bit more of a personal video on this channel because I haven't done so since I think I started, and I've always wanted to. And sometimes I think everything happens for a reason, because where I am now in life, it's so different, and I'm so glad I'm doing this video now. I didn't want it to be a forced video because I want these videos to come and flow through my heart as natural as possible. So I was thinking of calling them Coffee Time with Cassie because I love coffee. You guys know how much I enjoy coffee, and I just want to feel like I'm sitting down at a coffee shop or wherever it is. If you're having tea, if you guys don't like coffee, that's fine. Tea, water. I'm gonna call it Coffee Time with Cassie. Let me know what you guys think about that name. And I recently picked up this mug at Marshall's. It says Love Never Fails, 1 Corinthians 13:8. This is actually one of my favorite books in the Bible, by the way, but yes, so I'm having my coffee. If you guys are new to my channel and you are finding me through this video, welcome. Go ahead and subscribe so you guys can be a part of the family. It'll mean the world to me. Our little family is growing and I'm so happy, and I swear it wouldn't be possible without you guys. And I'm super excited for what is yet to come, and I don't think I've felt this excited in such a long time, and I just feel like I'm in such a good place in life where I'm so excited to sit here and share with you guys what I've been going through. Go ahead and follow all my social media as well. I did ask you guys over there to send me some personal questions, but I still want to answer your guys' questions, and maybe you guys will have a question that I can answer, something you guys have been wondering, or I don't know if you guys just want to get to know me. So since this is the perfect video, I asked you guys over on Snapchat to go ahead and send your questions. Maybe we can help each other where whatever you guys are going through. Sometimes I know when we go through things, it's kind of hard to feel like somebody else is going through it. So that's what I kind of want this video to be. If you are okay with sharing anything like that, I would love for all of us to help each other through whatever it is we're going through. And yeah, so if you guys would like to see what is yet to come in this video, then just keep on watching. So a couple weeks ago, I did ask you guys on Snapchat if you would be interested in seeing a video where I cover a little bit more personal things about myself. So I recently went to this women's conference. One of my good friends, Paola, invited me, and I was so thankful for her to invite me to this event because it's everything I needed to hear. And what the event was about is called, the title of the event was Crowned. And I know when we think of getting crowned, you think royalty, you think flower crowns. So I was super excited because I've always wanted to go to a women's conference, and it was the perfect timing. And it's so crazy to me because sometimes you desire things and it's not your time yet, so you just kind of sit down and wait, and when the time comes, you're like, yes, I'm there. Like, I'm super excited. I've been waiting for this for such a long time. So I did take notes, and they did give us this little notebook there. It was actually at her church. It says crowned for such a time as this. And I did take quite some notes there. I took my own notebook. I do have journals and everything where I like to write down what I get back from church. Before I dive into this video, I did want to address that my faith has grown so much, and God is just so amazing. Sometimes I feel like the words themselves aren't enough to express how good He is. I'm going through a season that I need to experience because I haven't been in this situation in such a long time, and I'm so glad that God is by my side. He's always been by my side. I just lost sight of that, but I'm here, and nothing is better perfect timing than His timing. And sometimes I know we tend to get so caught up in the world, and we not only lose ourselves, but we get lost in other people's lives and just living in the human world. So that's something that we covered in the women's conference, and I wanted to bring this on to you guys. Maybe it'll inspire or help someone, and that's what I'm all about. I know my job is very vain and it's all about beauty and posting pictures and kind of giving you glimpses into my life, which sometimes may seem perfect, but it's nowhere near perfect. So much goes on behind the scenes, and so much also in my personal life. I feel like I've been through so much in life that I'm so grateful for it, because I can sit here and give you guys what I've been through and hopefully inspire someone. If I can only inspire one person, that'll mean the world to me. Being able to help other people is something I love to do, and it's not something I often bring on here to my channel, which I wish I could. Sometimes we're not ready. Sometimes we're waiting for something to happen, and sometimes nothing is ever the perfect timing. We're never ready for certain things, but sometimes we just have to do it. One of the things that was covered is how we are daughters of God, and we are His princesses, you guys. Like, we often dream of being treated like royalty, or you want to be royal, or you want to get treated like a princess or a queen that you are. And I want to remind all of you guys that you're beautiful. Don't let anyone tell you that you're not. So something that did stand out to me in the women's conference was, they said, why are you trying to be perfect in human world? And that has stuck with me ever since, because I never saw it this way. I always knew we do things for God. I am a child of God, so I am His servant, and I will do whatever He needs me to do. He put me on this world for a purpose. None of us are here for a coincidence. You're not an accident, so don't let anyone tell you that. We all have a purpose in this world, but I know He has something great in store for me. So when they said to me, why are you trying to be perfect in human world? I was like, you're right. Why are we always trying to fit in? Why are we always trying to compare ourselves to other people? Why this? Why that? And I kind of stepped back for a minute, and I was like, why are we trying to be perfect in human world when there's something so much greater out there? And in His eyes, I'm flawless. And there's nothing more amazing to me than that. I shouldn't try to be perfect here. I should try and be perfect in His eyes. Be the best person that I could be for Him, to represent Him. Which brings me to this point where they also said, I am perfect in this identity and purpose. Self-discovering and knowing who you are. So that's actually a really big thing, because I know it's so hard to find out who you are. Self-discovery is a battle, and sometimes we just want to be at the destination and we forget about the journey. And sometimes the journey is something we need to embrace. And something I have always told my friends, my family is, yes, we all want to be successful, and we're on a path to success. We're on our path to growing. We're on a path to whatever it is that you want to do in life, and we often hate getting there, but sometimes when you're at your destination, you're not fulfilled, and you just want more, and you just want more, and you just want more. And I think that's something in today's world where we're never satisfied with what we have. So we just think, okay, so in a year from now, I want to have this car and I want to have that, and those things are nice. Don't get me wrong, there's so many goals that I've had for myself and I still have for myself, and I wouldn't define myself as successful, but I'm not where I was. So through the journey of self-discovery, even though I know it's tough, it's probably the best times of your life. There's nothing better than going through a self-discovery journey of discovering who you are. We forget who we are sometimes, so we lose sight of that. And the one person who's always been there to remind me of who I am is God. And I know it's so crazy. I know God is going to pop up through this video so many times. And I want you guys to be able to apply this into your life, whatever is fitting to you. These are just my beliefs and this is my faith. And I want to share that with you guys because God is so amazing, and I just want everyone to experience what I'm going through. I'm not saying it's a perfect time. going through a path and a journey, and I'm embracing it. I'm embracing every single emotion I'm going through, and that is the reason why I'm here right now, to be able to share this with you guys. Actually not that comfortable talking about my feelings and emotions, so this is a big step for me, but it was my calling. This is what he called me to do, and I've been praying to him to please allow me to be able to express myself to you guys and be able to give you guys the word the best way I can through kind of my testimonies. And hopefully I'm a great reflection of who he is and how amazing he is. He's brought so much happiness into my life that I can't even put into words, because it's just amazing. And I know I have a couple of friends who are going through the same thing, and I just love to talk to them about it, because sometimes they've actually been on this journey for quite some time, and I love hearing about it. So even though I know I'm going through my season and it's the greatest yet the worst at the same time, I'm just happy I'm able to share it with you guys. And sometimes we don't feel good enough in what we're doing, and I just want to remind you guys that you are perfect in whatever your purpose is. Yes, we all make mistakes, we're human, it's just kind of a part of us, but you can always try and be better. There's always a new day. Every single day is a fresh start. You're getting a new beginning every single day. So don't wait for tomorrow to be a good person, or don't wait for tomorrow to text the person that you like or you love, and it could be a friend, it could be a family member. Just remind them that you love them, because we never know what other people are going through. If you're going through a hard time, just know it will get better. I promise you guys this with my entire heart. We all have a purpose in this world, and that's something I just want to remind you guys, that we all have something to do, and along the way, please enjoy the journey. I know that's something so hard to do. We're so desperate to be successful, but we forget that the journey is what's going to get us there, and the important part is remaining humble through that. I just want you guys to follow your dreams, and I'm still on the path to success, but I'm enjoying the journey that God is taking me through, and I'm just super excited to see what is in store for me. I have a plan for myself, but I know whatever he has planned for me is so much greater. I already know it. I already feel it. I have a goal in life, and I know through him I will be able to fulfill everything I want to, and even better, because he has a plan for me, and if he calls me for something, then that's where I will go. I will continue to be the best person that I could ever be through him. So this brings me to one of my favorite Bible verses, and I'm actually going to read it to you guys. There is a Bible verse that has stuck with me ever since high school, and I did use it as my yearbook quote. I remember so many people would tell me, oh, why are you using a Bible verse? And I'm like, because I want to. Like, this is my faith, and I know people get so iffy when it comes to faith, and I respect anyone who believes or doesn't believe, but this is just my faith, and if I want to express that, then I will, because I can. So one of my favorite quotes is, I can do all things through Christ who strengthens me, which is Philippians 4:13. I do actually have it on my Instagram bio, and it's just one of those verses that it's my verse. And just the fact that I said this back in 2012, I graduated high school in 2012, and till this day it pops up in random times of my life, and that's his way of reminding me, I am taking care of you. Don't forget me alongside your journey, because walking beside God is the best journey you could ever have. Without him, I don't think I would be where I am at. And like I said before, I cannot wait to see where he takes me. I'm super duper excited. I do tend to ramble a little bit throughout this video. I'm sorry about that. But overall, what I got from this conference was, us as women should be able to empower each other. Don't try to be perfect in human world. Try to be perfect through his eyes. We are his princesses. We are crowned. We are royalty already. So don't wait for somebody else, a guy or whatever it is, to come and treat you like a princess. He already treats us like princesses every single day. He is reminding us that he loves us. And don't forget, you guys, that you're so beautiful and you're wonderful. We all have a purpose in this world, and I just don't want you guys to forget to enjoy the journey and the process of getting to your destination, because the journey is where it will get us to where we want to be. And we not only want to be successful, but we also want to be the very best versions of ourselves through his eyes. And I just want to represent him in the best way that I could, even though I am not worthy of his love. But I just love him so much for never giving up on me and always being by my side, and he's just so amazing, and I just cannot say that enough. But now I'm going to jump over to my Snapchat because I asked you guys to ask me a couple of questions, so I'm really excited. Sadly, I have to end this video in a couple of minutes just because I do have to go to work. I just want to remind you guys that I love you so much. If no one has told you today, you are worthy. You're not worthless. Don't let anyone tell you any different. Don't let a guy treat you like trash, because you're not trash. You're a princess in God's eyes, and there's nothing more amazing to me than that. We already wear crowns, and we need to show it. We need to be proudful of it, because we're already beautiful. You know, don't try to be perfect in human world. You're already perfect. We're already beautiful. So I'm going to jump on Twitter and answer some questions. Okay. So Rosie, you know what? She's so cute. She's one of my '1 supporters, and I freaking love her for it because she's always so interactive with me, and I feel like she's already a friend of mine. So she asked, may I ask what you study or what you went to school for? I'm still studying. I do want to get my associates in communications. I switched my major from business to communications just because I feel like I can do a lot more with communications, and one of my things that I'm actually working on right now is networking and being able to communicate with different companies and stuff like that, which that all goes behind the scenes through my videos. Yeah, that's what I'm going back to school for. I want to major in communications. I do want to transfer out. I'm in a community college right now, doing online classes just because my schedule is so hectic. I do YouTube, I have a job, and I also freelance. So there's only one of me, and I'm also doing school, so it's a little tough trying to keep up a social life, and also God is my main priority. So that kind of gives you a little glimpse into my life of what is going on. She also asked, would you ever consider having your boyfriend in a video? Just curious. You definitely do not have to answer. I think I'm going to leave that question for another time, but at the moment, no. She asked, do you want to have kids, get married one day? Don't want to have kids, get married one day. What did you want to be when you grow up, when you were little? Sorry, I asked like 5 questions. Girl, it's okay. I feel like a lot of people have so many questions. You guys want to get to know me, and I'm super excited for that because I want you guys to get to know me, and I want to get to know you guys. So yes, I do want to get married, and I do want to have kids. As for marriage, that's something I've always dreamed of. I am a hopeless romantic. So a wedding and all of that is something I kind of already know how I want my wedding to look. I know what dress I want to wear and everything I envisioned. I plan on it to come to life. But yes, I do want to have kids. For kids, I think I want to have 2, and then I want to have 2 dogs. But as of now, I only have 1 puppy, and I think I want to keep it that way for a very long time. When I was little, I always wanted to be a teacher. And the funny thing is that I never thought that that would lead me to where I am today. And recently I put these pieces together. I loved art, but I wasn't that good at painting on paper. I was never good enough in my art class to begin with. And I was like, but I just love art. I love painting. Never did I think that I would be able to transfer all this art into somebody's face and just being able to uplift someone's confidence through makeup, and that's so much more rewarding to me. So from there I took it to YouTube, and I'm actually teaching. I'm teaching you guys my techniques, tricks, tips. I'm basically on here teaching you guys kind of what I already know, what I learned in school. So I did go to school for what I do. I'm a certified makeup artist, if anybody is wondering. And so my friend Jocelyn asked, when are we going to hang out? Ha ha ha, are you ready for horror nights? Girl, yes, I am ready. I'm actually going to get the pass. I think it's like $118, and you can go for 28 days. So if you guys run into me, come and say hey. I love going to horror nights. It's something I've been doing for 8 or 9 years now. So yes, and we definitely need to hang out. Hopefully we can go to horror nights on one of those days. So my best friend Claudia asked me, do you love me? Yes, of course I love you. Oh my goodness, she's been my best friend since 2008, you guys, and she's watched me grow. I've watched her grow, and we're like sisters. Thank you so much for asking some questions. I know it's super last minute, but like I said, I really wanted this to flow through my heart. So I have my friend Norman, which is my sister's best friend, on Snapchat me, and he said, how can you say no to tacos? I can't ever say no to tacos. I love tacos. He's so funny. So my friend Rosa, she actually put on my Snapchat, she put, "You look so cute. I wanted to ask what to do when you feel indecisive about something and how do you overcome that? I am a very indecisive person sometimes. I love you and thanks for all your radiating positivity and love for us. Also, I'm sorry for asking like 10 questions. Girl, it's okay. Don't worry about it." She's so cute. So this was a little bit more of a personal question, and how do you feel when you're so indecisive about something? The first thing I do, because I'm actually going through this right now, I turn to God. And I don't know whether you guys believe or not, but that's something I love to do because He just takes care of my problems and He gives me the answers I'm looking for. Sometimes what helps also is just be patient. Think about it. If you have a journal, I always suggest a journal. Write down whatever you're feeling. I know sometimes, for me growing up, being a Latina, my mom always went through all my stuff. So I just couldn't ever keep a journal. So what I would like to do is write notes on my phone. So if you guys don't feel comfortable with having a journal laying around your house and people reading your personal notes and stuff, I think that's helped me so much because it just helps you reflect and think back to what you were going through, and somehow I'm sure you'll be able to help someone with that. The important thing to think of when you're trying to overcome something and you're very indecisive about it, I say be patient. Your answers will be revealed. Sometimes it's not when we want it, but that's just kind of how it works. I've learned that being patient gets you so far, and sometimes we're so quick to judge on our emotions and our feelings that we need to take a step back and actually acknowledge what's going on. So back once again to me saying being patient is key, and that's something I'm still learning. I'm a very patient person when it comes to certain situations, but I know sometimes we just want answers then and there, and that's kind of not how it works. And I know there's been a lot of questions that I've had for 3, 4, 5 years now, and I am just getting these questions answered today. I was patient about the process and the situation, and not that I ever forgot about it, but I was just reminded recently of those questions I had. So another thing, actually, thank you so much for asking this, but you reminded me, and my friend told me, was being patient and waiting doesn't mean being on standby. It just means you're stationed. You can't just sit there and wait for something to happen and expect things to just come your way. You kind of have to go after it and chase it. So I'm not saying be patient and just wait for an answer to come at you. Keep going with your life. Your questions will be answered before you even know it. And I think that's the beauty in it, because sometimes we're not ready to hear what we want to hear. And maybe right now it's just not your timing to know. And when you find out, it will be the perfect timing, I promise. So I really hope that answered your question. And I do love you guys so much. You guys are my family. I know some people tend to say that, but you guys really do mean the world to me, and I love interacting with you guys. I love meeting you guys in public, so don't ever be afraid to come and say, "What's up, Cassie?" or just come up to me and say hi. I love to talk to people, and that's just kind of me, and I love making people happy, and I just wish sometimes all of us could just get together in a room, and that's kind of one of my goals in life, is for everybody to just sit in a room. We're gonna have a sleepover, have coffee, chips, just talk, and that's kind of one of my goals in life. I know it was super last minute when I asked, but I will be filming another video like this because I loved it. I am feeling so much better being able to share this with you guys. But before I get going, I just wanted to share with you the journals that I keep where I reflect. I do love to read the Bible, by the way, and different books. Watch movies, so also listen to worship music. That's changed me in so many ways. Whenever I'm feeling down, I listen to worship music, or also country music. I'm going to recommend you guys a couple of songs that you can listen to. Maybe you want to give them a try, maybe it'll uplift your spirit. And there's songs that have made me pour and cried, and just, I'm not a crying person. I don't like being emotional, so that's maybe one of the reasons why I've never done a video like this. And I prayed to God to please give me the strength and the emotions to have this flow through my heart, and what better way than today, and I'm super happy. So I just wanted to share with you guys the journals that I use, because I do like to reflect on what I read. So anytime I feel like I have any questions, I just refer back to this. I did get this at Marshall's, and it says, "Be still and know that I am God." Psalms 46:10, which is a Bible verse, and every single day it does have a Bible verse, and I appreciate that because it's just a reminder every single time you're about to write in your journal, whatever it is, you know, if you're going through something, God has his way of speaking to you. So another thing is, so this is my Bible. My sister actually got this for me, and it does have my name engraved to it. It's in the New Translation. So like I said, you can apply this to your life however you would like to. This is just me kind of sharing my faith with you guys, and I'm super excited for what is to come. Oh, I didn't even share this one. I don't remember why I got this one, but I got it a long time ago, and it's the one I was using first, but I personally love this one better, and I think this one was a little bit pricier. And then I also have daily devotionals that get sent to my phone every single morning. It's called A New Day, A New You, and this is how it looks. I want to say it's maybe $1.99 or $5.99, I can't remember, but there's no better way to invest than in yourself, and that's the way I saw it. So today my devotional, I'm just opening this today, you guys. I am just opening this right now, right here on camera, August 9th. God, why? I can't believe this is being captured on camera. It says, express your faith. So that's my daily devotional today, and it's crazy because I'm actually doing that right now. And this is what is going on. This is my devotional for the day, to express my faith. I have not opened this app today. Oh my goodness. Okay. So I'm kind of glad this was captured on camera. You guys can make it of whatever you guys want to, but that's his way of talking to me, and I think I'm just gonna call it a day now. I'm gonna leave you guys with that. I just want to remind you once again that I love you. You're worthy. Don't let anyone treat you like you are less. You are beautiful. We are his princesses, and I love you guys so much. And just know that whatever you're going through, you're not alone. I'm here for you. Please reach out to me. My email is down below, my social media as well. I truly mean this with all my heart. Whatever you're going through, I promise it will get better. There's been times in my life where I never thought I could recover through something, and I have. So that's something I want to leave you guys with. If you would like to see more videos like this, then please